because you want to learn how to draw a walrus. Have you ever searched? Are you looking? Wow. How many people actually search? So you'd like to draw a walrus? How popular do you think that video is going to be? So you want to draw a walrus? Well, you've come to the right place. I'm going to show you how to draw a full body walrus. And then I got a treat at the end of the video. I'm going to show you how to draw the head of a walrus. I mean, it's all coming together, right? My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. Come on, let's go draw this thing. Today we're looking at a walrus. I picked this picture of this walrus specifically because it's not like a side profile. It starts off with a side profile, but then he kind of turns and looks back. Try this. Just if you do something like this on your page, okay, and watch. If I turn the angle here, you see what happens? This has a lot of form to it, and so this is what that walrus. That's what that walrus is doing. It's going across, and then looks back over itself, and this gives it a lot of drama and interest. So let's go ahead then and just kind of, he's breaking through the ice. So I'm just gonna do a quick gesture here. And you can see like up in this area here. Let's go ahead and draw just a round shape for his head. And we're just doing shapes right now. Now, the tip of his nose, look, it's way over here. So make sure you're pushing that over. And then his nose is kind of made up with two round shapes like that. Okay, look at this. This is coming right down over here to his side, and we've got this beautiful straight line. You see that? I'm always looking for straights and curves. His eye is toward the top of the page there, of course. Okay, so looking at this here, I'm gonna start right here in the center line. And very carefully, this is coming down, his top part of his lips are over there. And then this is going to come wide. So let's do this. Let's draw this in order, starting with this tooth over here. Look at this here. Oops, I just made mine way too big, proportionally for my picture, but that's okay. All right, so there's one. Oh my, you know, it's so funny, I lost, I started looking really at what I was drawing and not at the photo, but that's okay, we got that. So we have this, and then come over here to the center, and you can kind of see his lower mouth is coming up, and then it's coming around. You see that? Like this. And then tucked behind this, now we've got the second tusk. this is all those, whenever I talk about overlap. So this is in the front, this is next, then this, and then we come behind the tusk here. And then bring up the his right side. I'm using overlap right here on the top of the head. Okay, let's come over here. Start down his backside here. Ooh, you know what? Just for the record, I've made his head way too big for the original body that I drew. So I got my proportion kind of out of whack, but that happens. All right, look at this now. This is coming down here and around. And if I look closely, look at that flipper. One flipper's going like this, and the other one's going like that. And then this, look at this. This goes like this. And then we're getting the inside of his body here. Okay, now look closely at the picture here. And don't start his body right there. Move up a little bit and do that sort of thing, you see? This will show that this goes around the back side of this, you see? And we can do the same one more time here. All right, I'm gonna quickly just add some tone to the areas that are in shadow. So oops. Look at this the top part of that fin. Then you're more than welcome to come back in here and start adding some extra detail, but I'm just gonna extend this ice here just a bit. Okay, now look at this. Now again, he is looking back over. We're gonna just draw the head here, but so on this, I'm going to start with a nice got our head here. Okay. Now look at that. He's looking off to his right. So let's just kind of drop a center line off to the right there. There's the top of his muzzle, right? Okay. There's his nose. Okay, his eye. One eye is over here. Look at the relationship, how close his eye is here. We'll just put a little dot for right now. I go across the form. Eye lines up with the outside part of his muzzle there, right? All we're doing right now is just kind of mapping this thing out. There's a nice, beautiful straight that we have going. Okay. All right, let's get this tusk here. I'm just gonna, it almost curves all the way over there, and this other one here is almost straight down. All right, let's do this. I like to think of like shapes of like stacking. You know, what's on front of what? That's a good way to, so this part over here, this muzzle part, that's in front of this tusk, you see? There's his bottom lip here, and then the other tusk is sticking out there. Look at that. And then the muzzle on this side is coming down just a bit. Look at this. And it, nostril over here. Okay. The whole muzzle is coming out, projecting out, right? All right, then the eye, this eye, now let's see, where's it lining up? Okay. And then this one, this I like this one over here. This is interesting because it comes up and then it and then you get this little bit of an eyelid, eyelid. those wrinkles, right? Now these whiskers that he's got going here, these are a bit of a challenge because they're white. So I'm just going to ignore the fact that they're white and put them in as black. Now, if I was going to paint something like this, if I was going to use watercolor, I'd probably scratch it into my paper once everything was dry. If I was going to do a painting of this, then that's a little bit easier because I would just paint opaquely. And I think that's going to do it for today. If you do have additional questions, please join our Facebook group. It's totally for free. Post your questions in there. You can direct it toward me, or even down here in the comments below. You can ask a question and I will try and answer it my best. My name's Kurt. I'm a dad who draws. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Okay. Bye-bye.